My life was completely out of control and I thought I was healthy. It was Australia Day, 2016. And I didn't know if I was going to see my kids again. I just kissed them goodbye. Moved to Australia. That's where I launched the kettlebell program. And I was moved from in the field to behind the desk. And that was my first time sitting a lot. I would put my workouts at 10:30 at night. I was not prioritizing my sleep at all. And I was having really serious ovarian cyst ruptures to the point where I have to go to the ER sometimes. I would have shakes where I would start to get really low blood sugars and I'd have to eat sugar to feel better. Like none of this is normal. But I still was just like, oh, it's just the way I have to have sugar sometimes. Never getting curious. Keep in mind during this whole time, I just didn't go to the doctor. I didn't get blood work. Maybe if there was like a health fair, I might get my blood pressure taken or something, but it was always super low. Oh, you're fine. Your weight's good. You're healthy, Stephen. See you later. And I was like, there's no need to go to the doctor. I'm in Australia. The stomach aches are getting worse. The pain, I'm pushing through. The stress is getting worse. And that's when I had a fever. I got a fever on a Friday night, and my temperature was like 102 for 3 days straight, which for an adult with no other symptoms is really not good. So I went to the doctor on Monday. He took my blood work and he's, I'll call you when it's ready. He called me, get to the ER as soon as you can. That's when I found out I was septic. I was dying. And they finally found a pelvic infection that was caused from all these cysts rupturing. It's called polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it makes you insulin resistant. But I was doing everything opposite of what I should have been doing to manage that disease or condition rather. And it caused massive infection, emergency hysterectomy, blood transfusions. That next day, I was the most pitiful, fragile I have ever been in my life. And I wasted muscle for the next 6 weeks trying to recover. And I then became really skinny fat. I was thin, but pre diabetic. And then I start gaining weight. My hormones are gone. My muscle is gone. My gut biome was completely destroyed by all those IV antibiotics that they had to use to save my life. And I started gaining weight for 2 years and couldn't stop. And I was so embarrassed. This is my job. This is what I was trained to do. And I can't figure out why I keep gaining weight. And that is the part that sent me to figure out what I was missing. And the book tells this whole story. But that was my aha moment. That was like, Stephen, wake up. You're doing everything wrong, and this is not working.